when did you know you were gay? And I just turned to them and asked them a question that I want all of you guys to think about. It's, when did you guys know you guys were straight? Many can't answer the question because it was never something that you really had a choice in. Many people treat that being gay as something that you just had a choice in. They treat it as if I just woke up one day and I just told myself, you know what? I'm tired of being straight, so I'm going to be gay because I want to be something that's not accepted in society and will make my life terrible. But it's fine. We do not have a choice in being gay or straight, but what we do have a choice in is deciding who to accept in society. Living as a homosexual is very difficult because you constantly fear about not being accepted. It makes you feel that you are always walking on thin ice, and that with giving the slightest hint that you are gay breaks the ice, making you feel unsafe. It is difficult when you must give up your happiness over your safety. An example of this is fearing for something that is so normal in the heterosexual community, such as holding their partner's hand. It isn't fair that heterosexuals are able to hold hands with their partners and not get judged. Sometimes when they even hold hands, they even get a compliment. But when a homosexual is holding their partner's hand, they either get judged or sometimes even get verbally attacked. This is not the only way that homosexuals are not accepted. Did you know that in the United States, there are still 28 states that are able to fire a homosexual just for being gay or homosexual? Acceptance can be a very powerful thing. When someone is not accepted it may result in mental health problems. Articles such as Psychology Today states that when someone is constantly not being accepted, it may lead into depression, anxiety, PTSD, agoraphobia, which is the fear of being outside, disorders, drug addiction, and even self-hatred. This will eventually lead to suicide. If someone does commit suicide, it could be possible that the family or friends did not see any signs, and that could be because many alter their attitudes with their family or friends because they don't want to worry them, states an article from Psychology Today. Many people today do not understand the lives that homosexuals go through daily. In the same article about acceptance in Psychology Today, it states 500,000 LGBTQ youth attempt suicide every year, and males are 7 more times likely to do it than the heterosexual male. Imagine a world where sexuality did not determine whether you are accepted in society. A way to achieve this world is to just not acknowledge sexuality itself. A gay guy and a straight guy can have many similarities, but many guys do not take the time to talk to a gay guy because they are afraid to be judged because they might be seen with a gay guy. But if society would just see them as guys and not seen as gay or straight, there would not be a problem. If that would happen, the acceptance for homosexuals will eventually spread and eventually become normalized. When society begins to accept them, it would have a positive effects on a society because it would decrease the negative mental health that comes when not being accepted. The suicide rate in youth would decrease, and that is already shown in studies from PBS that show decreased suicide rates because of the legalization of same-sex marriage. You have heard the effects of not being accepted in society, and I hope that with an insider's perspective, you are leaving with a little more awareness of homosexuality. Next time you come across a homosexual, I want you to ask yourself, would you still judge him the same if you didn't know he was a homosexual? I hope that with the facts that I have told you, you bring awareness to this problem within society.